Hello viewers, in the previous class we have discussed about fragmentation. So in this class we are going to discuss about fragmentation with an example. So here you can see an example of fragmentation. The problem states that an IPv4 packet having a total size of 4020 bytes. It passes through a LAN 1 having maximum transmission unit, that is MTU, as 1420 bytes. Further, one of the fragments in that passes through a LAN 2 having MTU of 820 bytes. So we need to process how does this fragmentation occurs. Okay, so let me make a bit clear here. If we look at this 4020 bytes, which is a total IPv4 packet size, this includes a 20 bytes of headers and whereas 4000 bytes of data. Similarly, in MTU of LAN 1, which passes through LAN 1, it supposes 1400 of data whereas 20 for header. And further, see in LAN, when one of the packet which was fragmented passes through LAN 2, then its maximum transmission unit will be 820 bytes. So what I can say here is, if I take this system as 4000 packet size, when it passes through one of the first LAN, so it will be of 1400 in this case. And further, when it passes through any one of the packet in this one passes through another LAN which has a maximum transmission unit of 820 bytes. Okay, let us solve this problem. So you can see here, this is the example, this is the diagram which indicates when an 4000 byte packet, when it passes through a 1400 maximum transmission unit router. Okay, so this 4000 has to be subdivided into packets of size of 1400 bytes. Therefore, this 0 to 399 is the total packet size, right? So when I will divide it into the size of 1400, from 0 to 1400, this is one subdivided packet. Further, for this I will add 1400. So from 1400 to 2799, that is 1400 to, you can think of 2800. So 1400, 2800. So this indicates 1400 plus 1200, two packets, first packet and second packet. Okay, so total it is now 2800. So out of 4000, if I subtract this 2800, left out amount will be of just 1200. That indicates here 2800 plus 1200 will give us total 4000. So we will be starting with always 0, we have to consider up to only 399. Right. So this first size of this first sub packet, small packet, will be 1400. Second will be of again 1400. Third will be of 1200. So this is how we divide the this how we do the fragmentation. So this was just a case for a LAN 1. So let us see that in detail again. Before going to that, now let us see what is an offset. How does we set? So offset is calculated from the previous total size of the data. In previous case, the size of the data for the previous packet was 0, therefore 0 divided by 8 will be 0. And for the next one, now offset will be the size of the data of this packet will be 1400. So 1400 divided by 8. So 1400 divided by 8 will give us 175. This is the offset for this packet. Further, the size of this packet decides the offset for next packet. The size of this one will be again 1400. So 1400 divided by 8 will again give us 175. So already we have an offset which was 0. Again it was increased by 175, again plus 175 will give us 350. So this is the total offset size. So we'll see how does offset is calculated again in detail. Okay, so now you can see this diagram. For better understanding, I have taken back this IPv4 header datagram That is, now we are concentrating on total field, identification, flags and fragmentation offset. So this total length indicates length of a total IPv4 packet, that is including both header and data, right? So in this case the length of this packet is of 4000 bytes, right? So this was the data, plus when it is added with the 20 bytes header, it becomes 4020. That will be there in this total field length. Whereas this identification bit, you can see identification bits for all the packets are same. This is 14,567, 14,567, 14,567, 14,567, 14,567, 14,567. So what does it indicates? That all this was a huge packet which is divided into 1, 2, 3 sub packets when it goes through LAN 1. Again, when one of the packet passes through LAN 2, again it is subdivided into 2 packets, right? Total, the bigger packet of this much size, 4000 size, was divided into small packets of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sub packets. But all these 5 packets have to be rearranged back, right? So for rearranging, these all 5 packets belongs to a single big packet. So for that common understanding, we keep this identification number same. This identification number indicates that all these packets belongs to one of the big packet, right? Similarly, when any another packet which was subdivided, its identification number will be different, right? It is used for, will be helpful for while reassembling. Similarly, now let us look into what does this flag field indicates, right? So in this flag field we have written here, so in 3 bits it will have 0 bit, it is not used. D and M. D stands for don't fragment, M stands for more fragment, right? Here we are only discussing about more fragment. In this case, M is equal to 0. So why does this M is equal to 0? Because the previous this is the last packet which is being received. Last are only one packet, so one packet is received. Further, when it was divided into 3 packets, so very first packet will have more fragment. This one indicates that this is the not only this is the only one packet, it has few more sub packets which will combine together make a big packet. So now it is 1. Again you can see here more fragments 1, but for the last it is 0, right? Why? Because this 0 indicates that in these 3 subdivisions, so this is a last packet and there are no more packets which will be part of this one. Similarly, when this was divided into 2 here, right, this belongs to this packet only, therefore including all these things, the last packet only will be assigned with 0 more fragments, no more fragments are coming in. Whereas also you can think that the very first packet which we are dividing, that will also contain more fragment as 0, right? Now let us look into how does this offset is calculated. We have already discussed how does offset is calculated in previous slide. Now let us see. So in this case, a very first packet, for this one the size of this total bytes is 4000. So when it is divided, we will not be calculating offset for this packet. Actually, when we divide from when this big packet is now, this is 4000, which is divided into 3 packets, the very first packet will have a offset. Offset means starting number. This starting number incremental values. So 0, the next will be incremented by some value, next packet will be again incremented by some other value. So how does offset is calculated? Let us see. Okay, see here, initially this is a first subdivision, it starts with 0, right? So very next this offset 175, how does it is calculated? It is calculated by the previous size, total size of the previous packet. The total size of previous packet was 1420, right? So this 1420 was this divided by, when it was divided by 8. So here we consider only data. This 20 is the header, we left it. 1400 divided by 8 will give us 175, right? And the very next offset, this 350, again it is calculated by size of the previous packet. So here the size of the previous packet is again 1400, okay, This 1400 divided by 8 again gives us 175. As we have already incremented offset by 175, the new offset is added with the previous offset. So here it was 0. Once 175 is added, further again 175 will add and create a total value of 350. That is 175 plus 175 will give us 350. Now this was the case when it is passing through LAN 1. Similarly, we have one more subsection in this problem when one of the packet, assume this second sub packet, which will be again fragmented because it is flowing through an LAN 2, which has its maximum transmission unit size of 820. That means the 1400 has to be subdivided so that it passes through a router which will allow only 800 bytes of packets to flow through. Now this 1400, in this one if I take 800, then that is assigned as a one of the sub packet. Again in out of 1400, if I subtract 800, left out will be 600. 800 plus 600 makes 1400. So the first packet will have 800, that is a maximum support, then followed by 600, right? So 800 plus 600 will give us 1400. Then as I have previously explained, the plus 20 will be always the length of the header. 800 plus 20, 820. 600 plus 20, 620. Right. Now let us see how does the offset 175 is calculated. This 175 was obtained from this one, right? The size of this 1425 is 1400 is the size. When it is divided by 8 will give us 175. And you can ask me why did not it start with 0, because the first packet was already started with 0. We are dividing the packet from only this packet, therefore this offset number will remain as it is, and for this we add an incremental offset. So this is the very first packet of this subdivision which will be copied as it is. As it was in previous case, you can see here the very first packet of this subdivision is taking it as 0 as it is same. Similarly, first packet of the subdivision, it copies offset as it is. Now this 175 is taken as it is. Now we actually calculate the offset for this one. So offset for this sub packet is calculated by taking into consideration of data size of the previous packet. So previous packet size is 800, data size 800. So therefore 800 divided by 8 will give us 100. Therefore for 175, if I add 100, it will give me 275. Therefore this is the offset, right? So then this is how we actually the fragmentation takes place. Now let us see how does reassembly will takes place. For reassembly to takes place, it is very easy. In real time, what happens? All these packets will not arrive in serial order. That is 0, then 175, then 350. Like that, it will not come in serial number. Actually, it comes in a random order. So we may receive this as the first packet, next this one, next this one, next this one. Like that, it will be randomized while at the receiver. So all these 5 packets should be combined together, reassembled, and create back this original 4000 byte data. For that, what we'll do? For that, what reference we'll consider? Just we consider this offset byte. So when the offset byte is 0, that indicates that this is the very first packet. Then incremented by to this one is 175, right? This is the very second. Incremental to this one will be 175. Because this is subdivided, we receive these packets 175. Then incremental to this one will be 275, and incremental to this one will be 355. So first, second, third, and fourth. Like this, we even though they come out of order, referring to this offset values, we rearrange in a serial order. That will create us back again the same data back, right? And as I said previously, this identification number is same for all of them because it indicates that all these packets belongs to the same big packet. Okay, thank you.